Hello, adoring Tupper fans. How's everybody doing? Just on cue, the microwave bings, and we are ready to go with something here. Okay, we are going to make today for dinner chicken satay. We're going to use the MicroPro grill, and according to my magical recipe, it is going to take under 15 minutes to do it. Okay, magic. Quickly, we'll review the MicroPro grill. The metal out here deflects the microwaves. Can you see it, Mom, or do you want me to hold it?
No, that's good.
Okay. Yeah. So this deflects the microwaves, redirects them to the susceptor plates in the cover and on the bottom. These heat up to about 425 degrees in 3 minutes. Wow. And grills your food. 2 positions for the cover. The first one is called the grill position. It goes right in, sits on top of your meat or whatever you're grilling so that you actually get some browning happening. Second position is the casserole position where it stays sitting on top so it's not squishing your macaroni and cheese or whatever. So we have been marinating our chicken in a little bit of a yummy marinade, and I'll tell you what's in it real quick. So it is 4 tablespoons of coconut milk, 1.5 tablespoons of creamy peanut butter, 1.25 tablespoons of light brown sugar, 1.25 tablespoons of Thai red curry paste. I guess I should have put my glasses on, hey? A tablespoon of sweet soy sauce. I just used regular. A tablespoon of fish sauce, a pinch of salt. We skip the pinch of salt because we don't actually add salt to a lot of our food. So we really notice it if there's too much salt. So this container is called the Season and Serve. It's got a super tight seal because it's made for marinating and you don't want the marinade to leak out. I'm going to tell you about it as soon as I get the chicken in because it's got to cook a little bit on its own, and then we're going to make a sauce to go on top of it. Now this said to use whole chicken thighs, but I actually like my satay in, like if you were going to put it on skewers like you get in the restaurants and things. So I cut sort of chicken fingers here. So we're going to put this in the grill, see if it'll all fit. I'll tell you, chicken breasts are big these days, hey? This is just 2 chicken breasts. I thought I would just do 2 because there's only 2 of us. And I bet this leftovers, if there are some, will make a really nice like Thai salad or Asian salad tomorrow. Hey, Mom?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Everybody say hi to camera, Mom.
Speak up. I didn't hear you.
Okay. So we'll just get this in and around. There we go. Just going to pick some hair off. There we go. Okay, that's going right in the grill position, and it's going to go in. Now, if this were a whole chicken thigh, it would go in for 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, you have to ignore our dog. He loves when people come to visit. Going to put it in. So I'm not going to do 5 to 7 minutes. I'm going to start with 4 and see how it looks, just because they're thin little tenders. Okay, so what's so cool about the Season and Serve? Now, it is sort of dirty. You can see in the bottom, can you see them, Mom?
Yeah.
The little pyramids. So the surface of this isn't flat. So when your chicken is in here, it's not sitting right on the bottom. It's sitting above those, which means the marinade can go under it. Okay? And the nice thing is, there's exactly the same thing on the cover. So once these are together, you can flip it upside down. You don't have to open it up and move your meat around to make sure it's all getting covered. You just keep flipping it.
Sure.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, it is. It's really great. And then when you're not using it, if you're not in the marinating mood, you can use it. We have this one and the large one.
Yep.
And you can use them for everything. We often use it at Christmas to store cookies in or freeze cookies in. So, yeah.
That's why you have to have lots of them. And you'll see this, like I said, it's a really tight seal. Now, when you're opening it, what you want to do is push down in the middle, and that's how you get it up. Okay, so there's your little trick.
Sounds good.
Now I just want to show you this really quick too. This is a silicone ring, so it's made for baking. You can, put it just on a cookie sheet and use it in the oven, but it's designed to fit perfectly in the MicroPro grill. Hi. And it's for making little cakes or cookies or omelets, things that you don't want to spread all over the grill. And there's some really great recipes. So this is something interesting to think about getting when you get your MicroPro grill. So now we're going to get our quick shake container to make our sauce. So we grew up with this called the gravy maker, right? You put your gravy, flour and water in and seasonings and shook it and made your gravy. We are going to make a peanut sauce. And we're going to use a whole bunch of coconut milk, which, because this is measured, Mom, tell me when I get to 1.5 cups.
Right there.
Wow. It's like they planned it. I took the 4 tablespoons out for the...
Oh, really?
Right?
Oh, that's very good, yeah.
I'll tell you, these people know what they're doing.
Sometimes the universe is just kind.
I know. Now, I did soften my peanut butter up in the microwave because, you know, sometimes it just doesn't play well with others unless you do that. So we're just going to put in a 1/4 cup of creamy peanut butter. I don't know if you have to use creamy. I don't know if you could put peanuts in. I know I do like to sprinkle nuts, you know, on your satay after you're all done. And we're supposed to use tamarind. Where's the tamarind? A 1/2 tablespoon of tamarind puree. So I'm actually out. Believe it or not, I actually did have some. But it's just a sweet sort of Asian fruit. So I'm just going to use a little bit of fig jelly to sort of get that same umami kind of note in there. And what have we got? Fish sauce or soy sauce. I like fish sauce. Gives it that nice authentic flavor. Here's my hint about fish sauce. Measure it. Fish sauce is very, very strong, and you do not want to get more in than what they tell you, absolutely ever, because it's all you'll taste and you can't correct for it. So we're going to put a tablespoon of fish sauce. Whoops. Messy kitchen. That's why camera mom is also counter cleaning mom, because hostess Deb is also messy cook Deb. We've got a tablespoon of soy sauce in our super cool tilt and serve. Sorry. Isn't that cool how it just opens?
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, and no drips.
Really slick.
I know, it's amazing.
Slick and quick.
Slick and quick. And then what else are we going to put in here? Tablespoon of brown sugar, tablespoon of red curry paste. Good thing I left all this out. It's almost exactly the same as the marinade we put in. So I'm just rough measuring this brown sugar, guys. You're gonna have to trust me on this one. Or at least camera mom's gonna have to trust me on this one. She's the one eating it. Now, I do have the beautiful Thai red curry paste, which once I open it, I transfer into an airtight, liquid-tight Tupperware container and put it in my fridge, because you don't want
What's
this
that
smell.
you just put in?
The Thai red curry paste.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. You don't want that smell everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. Did I miss anything? A pinch of salt, which I'm going to ignore again because we don't use a lot of salt. And, oh, some lime juice, of course. Oh, that's the garnish. Never mind. Told you I should have got my glasses.
Just sit there and shake your heads, guys.
Yeah. I'm going to put a tiny bit of lime juice in anyway, just because I really, really love in Asian cooking how lime juice gives it a really nice hit of that sort of acidic freshness. So, and when I say a tad, I mean a tad. Again, measure once, because it's never coming out once you put it in. Okay. Here's your trick for the quick shake. You find where it says Tupperware on the side, and you line your spout up with that, and then you put it on. If you don't do it that way, it is not tight. And when you shake it, bad things are going to happen. This way, look at that, hey? It's got the nice little agitator in there, so it's like having a mix master. Shakes everything up really, really nice. Okie dokie. Let's see how our chicken is looking. Ooh, it's looking good. It's also smelling good, hey?
Mm-hmm, it does.
Okay, so, sorry, counter mom. So I'm going to pour this in. Now this is actually, I forgot, I should have cut this in half. This is for the, I'm just being careful. I'm trying not to spill this on my shirt, my pretty blouse. There we go.
Wear an apron. We got lots of them hanging on the wall right behind you.
So this is for 4 thighs. Is that what the rest? Yeah, this is for 4 thighs. So I may use just a little bit less of this, but it's going to make this really nice cream sauce. I'm going to put this back on in the casserole position now, and we're going to put it in for 10 minutes and let it all cook up. Now, what are we going to do for the next 10 minutes?
I think,
We should talk about Tupperware products?
why not?
Okay, what the heck. So let's talk about some of the stuff we have out here to start with, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we've talked about the quick shake. Do you know a really cool thing you can do with this is you can make all your dips and dressings. You can leave it in the fridge in this so that you can just pour your dressing. But if you're taking salads and things to work, why not put a salad in here? Start with the hard things on the bottom, like chickpeas or lentils or nuts or whatever. Put your dressing in and then go hard to soft so your lettuce is on the top. All you got to do is shake it up, right?
It's a
To
good
get
idea.
your dressing. It's a really cool idea. Also, if you're camping, this will hold a dozen eggs out of the shell. So you just crack them right in here. And what's really cool, can you see the way the
Yeah.
agitator is set? You can pour your eggs out one at a time if you're camping or something like that, and keep them in the cooler all weekend and not have to carry around a fragile carton of eggs.
Sounds good.
I know. We saw the tilt and serve. These are the amazing modular mates. These are like adult Lego. They come in ovals, they come in super ovals, they come in squares, they come in rectangles. The rectangles and these super ovals are the same size. The squares and the regular ovals are the same size. So you can just pile things up and put them in your counters, your cupboards, depending how they fit. They're pretty amazing. And just with the measurements of a couple of them, you know exactly what will go where and how they will balance out. Now, we are going to serve our satay tonight with some rice. And I'm going to show you how we made the rice.
Am I coming with you?
Yep, I'm going to bring it right over
Okay.
here.
Actually, I think she's escaping out the back door. Oh, no, there she
I
is.
came back. We have the Smart Multi-Cooker. Kind of a big name, but that's because it's definitely a handy tool to have in your kitchen. Okay, we're going to start with this. This on its own is a pasta cooker or a rice and grain cooker. For the rice and grain, it's got a no overflow kind of lid. It makes the most amazing steamed rice you will ever encounter. You put it in there, and literally in 9 minutes, you'll have steamed rice. No mess, no fuss, and this thing just rinses out. Now, this is also a multi-level cooker, and this also uses the microwave metal technology. So this container is quite a bit heavier than this one, and that's because there's metal enrobed in the plastic. So again, when you put this in here and you put meat in here, the metal deflects the microwaves away from the meat, so they're not getting tough. And what's happening here is this is the only place the microwaves can go. So it boils the water and steams everything up. So you've got actually 2 levels of steamer you can have, right? Small one. And you can cook your pasta, your potatoes, your vegetables, your rice at the same time. So your water and your pasta or rice or grains in there. Whatever kind of seasoned meat or fish you want to put in here. Your vegetables in here. And then another metal enrobed plastic cover that deflects the microwaves so they can only convert the water into steam, and that's how you're cooking your food. It is absolutely amazing. You will not believe how soft and yummy everything is. And your rice, you know how normally you're supposed to rinse your rice so it's not all starchy? Okay, I'm just gonna stop there. Oh my God, that's smelling good. But you know, they want you to rinse your rice so it doesn't stick together in that. You don't even have to do that in this. You toss your rice in, you toss your water in, a little bit of salt if that's your way, and you cook it up, and it just is
Perfect every
tender.
time.
I know. I'm going to show you. We made some yesterday, and I'm just going to show you how beautiful this is. In my Tupperware, that's a bowl. Look, it's Tupperware again. Okay, this is pretty amazing. First of all, we love these that's a bowls. Nice handles, so while you're mixing on your own, any Tupperware seal that's round is airtight and liquid tight, so there's not going to be any spills or nasty events happening. And they come in a million sizes, from a little 6-cup all the way up to a 52-cup. So look how this rice has been sitting in there overnight and it's still not sticking together. Isn't that amazing?
Yummy, that was very good.
Look at that beautiful grain on it. I know, it's just really amazing. So we're just going to warm some of this up and put that under the satay. And how are we going to warm up our rice, you might ask? What a good question. I'm going to pull out my vent and serve containers. Vent and serve are designed specifically for the microwave. They also go in the fridge and the freezer. So a little bit of whatever you're putting in here, put on your cover, and make sure the valve is open. That's closed. So when you're storing it in the fridge or freezer, you close it so that it doesn't dry out. And then you open it that way so that it vents in the microwave. It's not over steaming everything. It lets some of that out. And again, it'll taste, everything we reheat in these tastes like the first night, doesn't it, Mom?
Yeah, it's amazing.
I know, it's not leftovers anymore. The one thing about these, if you have these or the Crystal Wave, you know how the microwave, when it superheats, you take the lid off, the steam comes out, you put a lid back on, it sucks it down. It'll do that to this, and it'll eventually warp your covers. Okay, so what you do with any microwave item, put your finger in the middle.
Yeah,
okay, they've actually done a big circle there. Pull it out of the microwave, put your finger in the middle. If it's the right temperature in the middle there, it's cooked, it's warmed all the way through. So we quite love these. These are awesome for lunches. There's round ones, big ones. You can cook in them. You can cook brownie or ground beef.
If you have briefs.
If you have briefs, you can make your microwave caramel corn in here. You can just do absolutely everything in these. And these are just the best things for reheating on the planet. Or freezing, because they're nice, they square. They stack up in the freezer or the fridge really nice. They have little feet on them, so the cold air can actually circulate around them, okay? It's pretty clever technology. Tupperware is amazing at doing these kind of things. So we'll put that one away. And remember the super cool spatula we just used? Do you know why that's super cool? You're gonna say because it's silicone, and you're right.
I like the color.
The color's very pretty. This is last year's color. I'm afraid you can't get this one anymore.
But it's in our drawer.
But it's in our drawer. The red one's pretty too.
Yeah, I love all of them.
The biggest thing about this is that the lids come off. Okay? If you have a regular spatula, silicone or not, where it's not designed to come apart, do you have any idea what's up in there?
I don't want to know.
I know. No matter how they seal it, eventually food and stuff is going to get up there. People that have cut open their own spatulas have found some amazing things. So this one comes apart, goes in the dishwasher, goes back together. But again, multi-purpose. You could use this for peanut buttering sandwiches, spreading icing on a cake. There's just tons of things you can do. And speaking as someone who's, over 50s, and approaching another decade and has typed all her life and has arthritic hands, these handles, these nice thick handles, and they're heavy, they're like weighted like knives are weighted. They're just so much easier to hold and maneuver when you have old tired hands.
I can attest to that.
Yep.
And my hands are older and tireder than yours.
Right. And the other super cool thing, I said I put the Thai chili paste in here. So Tupperware has millions of different kinds of containers for refrigerator. These ones are freezer use as well. And again, any seal that is round in the Tupperware universe is airtight and liquid tight. So you're not going to get the odors in the fridge. Things are going to stay fresher way longer. And that is a good thing because Tupperware's motto right now is no time to waste, but there's also no money to waste. You know, no food to waste. Like, let's quit wasting our food. Let's quit throwing things out before we have to. Let's just pay attention and save our time and our money, eat a little bit healthier, and try and be nice to the planet, because I think the planet's kind of ticked at us right now.
Yeah, it appears that way.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we are on the countdown here. Does it smell good in here, Mom?
Yeah, it does. It smells really nice.
I think I'm going to just take this out. It's got 20 seconds, but ooh, it's boiling away. Now, I don't know how thin or thick this is going to look, but if you...
Ooh, I can hear it bubbling.
I know, look at that, hey?
Holy moly.
If you want your sauce a little bit thicker, all you have to do is add a little bit of cornstarch. Just make a little bit of a slurry, and it's going to thicken right up. But doesn't that look beautiful?
Oh, it looks very nice.
I know, and look how tender that chicken
It's
is.
falling apart.
I know, that is not microwave style chicken.
No, it sure isn't.
But yeah, this and this sauce over a little bit of rice is going to be an amazing dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you try cooking it sometime. And I hope you have a good and healthy supper tonight. And maybe tell me what it is if you watched us doing ours. Okay? As always, call us if you have any questions. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.